Hi, I'm John Matthews and welcome to the Collingwood Reporter. Generations of my family have barracked for the Pies. I've barracked for Collingwood my entire life. I was at the grand final in 1990 and also in 2010, and basically I think we'll win the grand final this year in 2019. And what I'm going to do is I'm creating this show for Pies fans, mad Pies fans. We're going to discuss the games every week and basically get your thoughts as well. So basically we went through a transition phase after Mick had to hand down the reins to Nathan Buckley, and it's taken Bucks a little bit of time to get us where we want to be, but he's finally got us there. We were very stiff not to win the flag last year, a controversial decision. Braden Maynard was not paid for the block, and obviously West Coast kicked the unfortunate winning goal. But this year we've kept the same side, we've got some great new recruits. Buckley's at the top of his game as a coach, and I just think we're going to kick too big a score every week, and we're going to be a dominant side all year and win the flag by a country mile. In the past, we've had some incredibly bad luck with grand finals. In 1977, unfortunately, Peter Moore had a chance to kick a goal, basically 10 yards out. He kicked a point, and that was probably the difference of losing the game because Twiggy Dunn obviously took the mark and drew the game. So had Moore have kicked the goal, we would have won. Wayne Harms, the ball was out of bounds. In 2002, Rocker kicked the goal. Tarrant didn't get free kicks all day. We were robbed again. Stephen Dank was at Geelong with Bomber Thompson in 2011. I'm not sort of sure whether the same Essendon program was implemented as well. And as mentioned earlier, Braden Maynard not paid for the block. Very unlucky again. This year, it won't happen. We've got a great side. We're going to talk about the side, the list, and I just think that we'll just kick massive scores every week. Our midfield, our forwards, our backs are built up this year. It's just going to be a great season. Let's take a look at some of our new recruits. Dane Beams, the champion, back to Collingwood from Brisbane. A great move. I think he's a good chance to win the Brownlow medal this year. We all know how good Beamer is, and we've also got Jordan Roughhead from the Bulldogs. Obviously a ruckman, he's going to play back for us and change into the ruck, but we certainly needed a bit more key defensive tall types. He could be a bit of a Lee Brown, that's for sure, so very good recruits there. And with the draft, Isaac Quaynor, very good raps on him, and certainly we've obviously got Kelly's son, Will Kelly. So basically I think it's great recruiting that's been done again by the Pies. We've recruited well in the last 2 decades, I'd probably say. So it's certainly going to be a great year with the recruits and the existing side that we've got. So let's go through the injuries. At the moment, Taylor Adams has a finger injury, 3 to 4 weeks till he returns. Tim Broomhead's still getting over the leg, but they reckon he's only 1 or 2 weeks away. Jordan De Goey did the ankle in the off-season, but essentially he's potentially available for this game against Geelong. So good to see if Jordan De Goey actually runs out. Lyndon Dunn still got the knee. He's 1 or 2 weeks away. Will Hoskin-Elliott's got a knee, 2 to 3 weeks. Sam Murray, well, he's obviously suspended by ASADA, so we're waiting on what the outcome will be there. Ben Reid, he's got a quad, so soft tissue again with Ben Reid, so this might be another long period of time without Reedy. Matty Scharenberg's got the knee. We might not see him till later in the year. Jaden Stevenson's got a little bit of a groin, but they reckon he'll get up for Friday night. And Daniel Wells with the foot, he'll be another 1 or 2 weeks. So let's discuss obviously the projected wins and losses through the season. So out of the 22 matches, I basically have round 1, Geelong, that's a win. Richmond, a 50-50 game. West Coast, 50-50. Bulldogs round 4, win. Brisbane, win. Essendon, win. Port Adelaide, win. Carlton, win. St Kilda, win. Sydney, win. Fremantle, win. We'll win 8 in a row after West Coast. Melbourne's a 50-50 game, then we go into the bye. Bulldogs will be a win after the bye. North a win. Hawthorn a win. West Coast 50-50. GWS 50-50. Richmond 50-50. Gold Coast a win. Melbourne 50-50. Adelaide 50-50 and Essendon a win. My prediction is Collingwood will win up to 18 games because I'm saying we'll win half of the 50-50 games, so there'll be 4 wins there, and I've got us certainly at 14 guaranteed wins, and as I said before, my prediction is Collingwood will be the premiers in 2019. So if you're a gambler, basically let's talk about the odds. So with the premiership, Collingwood currently $6. Now that obviously may shorten if we beat Geelong by a big margin, which I think we will on Friday night. However, if we are losing the games to Richmond and West Coast straight after, we potentially might blow back out. So I think we could blow out as high as 8, 9, 10 to 1 if we're 1 and 2 after 3 games. But I think we'll be 2 and 1. So $6 isn't too bad, and certainly if you wanted to multi that up into some of the guys that I think can win the Brownlow medal in the club, well then they can get juicier odds by doing that, that's for sure. Let's talk about the Brownlow odds. Our favourite is Dame Beams, and he's currently paying 17 to 1. Steel Side Bottom is roughly around 26 to 1. Adam Treloar is 26 to 1 also. Basically, we have Brodie Grundy at $41, and from there we also have Scotty Pendlebury, the captain, at $51. But there's certainly some juicy odds for our boys to win the Brownlow, and obviously we're going to win a lot of games, and you'd expect us to poll really well as well. There was a fair bit to go through there, but let's talk about Friday night's game. Head-to-head, Collingwood's $1.60. We won't even worry about the odds for Geelong. They cannot win. So $1.60 head-to-head for the Pies. Now, I think we're a very good chance to win this by over 40 points. So 40 points or above, the odds are $4.60. I'm predicting Collingwood will win by about 42 points. I'm going to add some money on us to win by over 40 points, some money on us to win head-to-head just to hedge the bet a little bit. But this is definitely going to be a guaranteed win on Friday night. Geelong just won't be able to keep up. They haven't got the speed. They've got Gary Ablett, they've got Harry Taylor. Those guys are a bit too old now. They can't walk. They're not going to beat our younger guys. They're going to run like crazy and kick goals like crazy. So that was a fair bit that we got through for the very first episode. I'm going to come back on a weekly basis. I'm going to be doing live shots from the MCG and other grounds throughout the year. I'm going to a few interstate games, Subiaco. I'm also going obviously to Brisbane for the Gabba Easter time. So basically I'll talk to you every week. Feel free to put some comments in, and obviously I'll try and answer those as well. Or if there's some special requests you want to see on the show, we'll certainly get that done. I'll see you basically next week. Go the Pies on Friday night, and let's listen to the song.